Let's examine input and shortcut keys. We highly recommend that teachers model all skills that students may practice, especially looking at the different keys available. These vary greatly depending on the device. Let's take a look at devices that have keyboards, such as laptops, Chromebooks, and computers. Below the problem will be special keys that can be used to answer the problems. Students select the key and then use their keyboard or mouse to complete the problem. Using these special keys in a multi-step problem is done in the same manner, but make sure you express to the students they must check each of the steps in the problem to move on. Sometimes special buttons are placed under the keys that can be used for this type of problem. Students simply click the button that is the answer to the question. If the device has a keyboard, students can use the keys below the answer box, or we have developed some shortcut keys. If a fraction is needed, students can press Ctrl and F on their keyboard, and the fraction bar will be placed in the answer box. Students can then enter the numbers and use either the mouse or the arrows on their keyboard to move around. Here is a list of the other shortcut keys we have. Now let's take a look at the keys students may see when using an iPad. The keyboard they see on first entry is found underneath the number symbol. These will give numbers, operations, and variables if needed in the problem. If students select the x squared button, it will expose some of those symbols they may need to solve the problem. So for this example, students would choose x squared and then the fraction bar, and then enter the numbers for the answer from the keypad. If the problem requires students to use letters or words, students can choose the ABC button and then type those in. If the problem requires a variable, that can often be found underneath the numbers. Now let's examine what students may see if they're using a phone. Because of the small screen, there are a lot of differences. In the top green ribbon, students will only see the number of points they have earned today. If there is a yellow exclamation point, that means this problem cannot be answered to earn a point. To view the colored squares, they will have to expand the arrow on the side. A lot of the same options are found under the menu bars, but also students will see assignment history and change assignment. The keys found below the answer box are exactly the same as an iPad, so they will work in the same manner when putting in symbols, numbers, and variables. When students need to add labels to a problem, they can select the ABC key and then use the keypad to enter in those labels. Or students can navigate to their menu bar, select Settings, and choose the option to use the native keyboard. Now when students need to enter a label, they will select the ABC key, then they must click in the box that appears in order for the phone's keyboard to be seen.